You later, Checker.
Paul, I got a scorpion too.
Nice. Do you have any more than 6 rounds?
I have 18.
Oh, you should let me get some.
Oh, man.
That's an off track. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. That wasn't me.
It sounds like it was IZH.
Very close.
Yeah. Are you at the fountain still? Where are you?
I am inside one of the buildings. Where you at?
Can I get inside one of the buildings on the road?
Greenhouse. In the road. I'm in the road. Where
Main
are
road
you?
or
A road.
this
There
way?
you
No.
are.
Over here.
I'm gonna get the door.
No, we're gonna run through. Come here.
How many laps was your race director last time?
I think we did like 17 or 18.
Okay.
We'll go up one more.
I can't really see too much up here. Get back just a little bit though.
Right out front, in the middle of the road. I'm going after him.
Oh, it's a freshie. That's a freshie. Oh, okay.
Danny's across the street, off to the left.
Oh yeah.
I'll run over to him and to get going away. Hey, brother, was that you shooting? He's got a hatchet.
Yeah, it's not him shooting.
Yep. Hey, man, I'm right outside. I'm not the one shooting. Me and my buddy are trying to find him. Where'd he go?
Ooh, stutter. Not good.
Hey man, we're cool. Yeah, we're cool.
Hey, what's going on?
We're trying to find out.
Figure it. Oh, there you are.
Oh, 10-4. Watch out, bunch of zombies.
They're attacking somebody over there. Is that you? Let him go. Let him be.
Yeah, there's a guy in the tower of the firehouse.
Sound.
Infield roval. This is something. I haven't raced here in so long. My guess would be it's been since.
Car on your right. Clear on the right.
Since 2013 or so. This guy's holding me up. This sucks. Oh. I'm hoping he makes a mistake here soon.
slow car up ahead.
This is probably one of the most intense
Got a slow car on the way.
tracks on the service.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Car on your right. Go there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Okay, thank you.
You got one on your left. Clear on the left. Keep right there. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
That is such
All
bullshit.
clear, all clear.
If by some miracle I catch him, he's going around. Oh, I'm heated now.
Got one on your right. Go there, hold your line. Still there. Clear on the right. Got one on your right. Go there, hold your line. Keep left. Clear on the right. Got a slow car on the left. Car on your left. All clear, all clear. Car on your left. Slow car ahead. Go there, hold your line. All clear, all clear. Car on your left. 3 wide, you're in the middle. 3 wide, you're on the left. 3 wide, you're on the left. Stay left. All clear, all clear. Car on your right. Go there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
This is such bullshit.
Car on your left. Keep right there. Clear on the left. Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
Sound microphone activated.
You know, the people in the series are really something.
What's going on?
Well, I went to pass the guy, got next to him clean, and he turned me. So I fell behind another guy who has
He's
done
still on
nothing.
top of the hospital.
Who's done nothing but hit me and
My gun's not
try to
loaded.
wreck me.
Right?
So now I got mistaken. Now I have 13 incidents on lap 13, and I have to sit here and just ride from this point on.
Yeah, I
Otherwise
had
I'm gonna
14
get kicked.
in the last like 3 or 4 minutes on mine. So I had to do everything I could not to get hit again.
Yeah, this guy's so freaking slow. It's unbelievable.
Hi. Do you know where I can find water? Do you mind if we look together because I'm about to die?
Oh fuck!
Holy
I'm dead.
shit.
He came. I think someone else was here. There's two of them. He's got an AK.
All clear, all clear. They say you cut the course. You have to
Alright,
slow
then I'm
down
out.
and give up the time gained.
Damn it! But
I have already been in here.
damn it!
I feel like I'm searching the same fucking houses.
Microphone muted.
I have never been so frustrated in a race before. Oh my gosh. I would have rather taken the incidents and finished like second than Have to ride in fourth.
There's the checkered flag. Great job, driver.
Hey, wake up. Sound microphone
resumed.
activated.
Hello.
How'd you do?
Finished fourth, but I lost a ton of safety rating. Imagine.
How many X's did you get?
13.
Ooh,
Jesus.
that's right. You did say you were at 13 already.
I was clear below this guy, and he just like turned me for no reason.
Wow.
I can't believe this.
There was a lap car in this race that was intentionally taking out people, and it nearly took me out there at the end.
Yeah, there was a lap car in my race doing pretty much the same thing. He sat there
The
and
weird thing
blocked
is,
both lanes.
she'd wreck somebody, then leave, and then come right back. Like, she kept disconnecting, then reconnecting, to come back in to do it again.
Huh.
Yeah, that was weird as shit. I say she went in the name Heather. It could have been a guy for all I know. Oh, I'll just see where you sent the video. Yeah, I'd say that was pretty intentional.
So I got
Good
run
bird.
over by like 4 or 5 times by the guy who was behind him. I actually finally got by him, and then this guy just like stopped and blocked me for some reason.
I don't get it. I watch those fuckers, the ones who are going to wind up winning the 100 credits.
Yep.
What are y'all racing?
The official 10-year throwback thing that they're doing for the month. They're doing like
Oh, is
all
that
the
the
old
Giant
cars and
Solstice
tracks.
thing?
Yeah, well, for this
Oh,
week it
old.
is.
Oh.
It's like they're changing cars out and tracks out each week, and if you run one race each week, you're entered to win 10,000 iRacing credits. One person's going to win that, and each week it doesn't matter how many weeks you do total. As long as you do one race per week, each week they're going to draw 10 people to get 100 credits. So like you show up one of those races and you're automatically entered to win for that week. Not to win or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all shit that we're still kind of fooling with now, like with the solstices and stuff. I will say there is nothing else that can really go on this track, aside from like the legend car and the Miata. I bet you the street stock would be an awful fucking time in this. Be a slam to pass race.
Let's run an ARC event with the D1 Porsche and everything.
Oh no. Blah.
Oh my god. He was
What?
one incident away. Ah.
One incident away.
Yeah, I was the guy who finished ahead of me. If I could have
Oh,
forced him off track one more time, he would have been out of the race.
You would have probably watched. You would have messed it up, and you would have got the 4X out of it somehow.
Yeah.
Get yourself both
Well, that's
disqualified.
exactly, which is why I didn't even bother. uh,
That was neat. I enjoyed that. Where else? How often do they rotate tracks? Do you know?
every day.
Oh, okay.
So
Because when
this
I logged on, it was at Summit Point or something like that. When I logged on.
Yeah, and then I have to look at the schedule.
Tomorrow it should go to. Here, I'll look at the schedule. I've got it right here. Today was Charlotte. Lime Rock's tomorrow. No, Laguna Seca was 2 days ago. They did Summit Point, then did Laguna Seca, then did the Jefferson course, then Charlotte, Lime Rock, VIR South course, and Silverstone. That'll be a fun one. Legend car. I want to see where all it goes.
I'm not doing that. I'm gonna try to do the next race, but because we already missed the 9:30. But
What now?
I'm gonna try to do the 10 o'clock. But boy, is this stupid. This-
Yeah, honestly, the first race in it tonight wasn't much better than what I just ran. Like, it was a bunch of. I mean, it's a really narrow track as it is, and you're in production cars, so everybody's just like, there's no brakes, there's no ability to turn. Everybody's driving in over their heads, and they're running into each other.
Yep.
Like, that's going to be the name of the game with all those.
It's something. You're racing against a bunch of special people too. So
If it didn't
there's
count for
that.
official, I'd probably. Which I mean, I'm still in D class, so I had a 14X race, and it barely counted against me. Like, if it wasn't an official class, though, I'd be more prone to want to run more of it. And I'm not saying like I'm definitely going to run at least the weekly deal on it.
Yeah, same.
But like with the roadie stuff, it's I don't know. Like
I
want
lost
to go to
0.5
Laguna
safety
Seca.
rating on that.
You're A class though, right?
I'm Class A, yeah, so it
Yeah.
hurt.
See, it doesn't make any sense for you to do it. Just had to get your one race in.
Yeah.
Whereas at D class, like I said, you can go beat the shit out of somebody and you'll still gain some sort of point.
I mean, one guy lost their A, I think. Nah, he probably lost his B 3.0 by inciting out.
Yeah.
The worst part is I'm not slow. I didn't know how to
I don't-
qualify, you know.
What was your qualifying time?
Hold on, let me look. My my qualifying time. I ran a 48.5.
I think that was where'd that qualify you there?
That qualified me third, but I ran a 48.0 in the race, and I was 300ths slower than the fastest lap in the race, and I was faster. 6/10. My fastest lap was 6/10 faster than the guy in front of me, and 2/10 faster than the guy who finished second. So
Right. Yeah, 48.5 would have got the pole in this race. It was they had a 48.5 as well, but it would probably put you up there. I was
Pro-
second best time with a 49.4, so that's how big the difference was.
yeah. See, the problem is with the stupid people I'm running around. I was number 3. I was the third car, and since I was top split, I'd probably be in a race with these idiots again. So I'd rather
How many rookies do you have in yours?
none.
None.
Yeah, the lowest was a Class D.
There's
341, and then there were 3 Cs, a B, and 5 A's.
there's one guy in here who was an A class. I don't know how you were an A class and you'd get in bottom split, considering he wasn't even the number 1 car. But I have 5 rookies in here, and then it was me and another D class guy.
Oh yeah, hey, you won, nice. Yeah,
Oh,
see,
dude,
that Class A, yeah, he's got under 1,000 high rating, and he's a Class A, so
Yeah.
it amazes me because he must have time
Like,
trialed his way up. It's
my I rating's about to pass his. It's like that.
yeah,
Like I'm within 20 points of him.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
See
the
that.
guy in my race who started on the pole, he was the only guy who I was able to like really have a battle with, and we stayed about 3.5 to 4 seconds apart from each other. And 10 minutes in, he went into the inner loop and blew the transmission out of it.
Did he?
He did.
So
like
he had
I
a
heard,
tow, or
Yeah, well, no, he went to the pit. He made it to the pit road. He blew it up.
because he finished
Like,
9 laps down. I'm looking at now.
yeah, he you could hear him
Wow.
when he came in. I guess he saw how aggressive I was driving it because that's where I was making my time up. And then he went in there one time, and you just heard a big bang and saw the smoke come from it. And I said, "Oh shit!"
Mm.
The next guy behind me was like 6 seconds back, and he
Oh,
never really gained on me. He gained at one point, then he went off track and lost it all.
it's insane. I don't know. So, all right. So the Class Bs, right? Xfinity's at Mid Ohio. Does that count for oval or road?
Oval. We when I
Okay.
ran K&N at Brands Hatch and when I ran trucks at Watkins Glen, both counted toward my oval ratings.
Okay. So there's no point in even doing this then, because I need to do something to bring my safety rating up again.
Bring
I
what
mean,
up?
my safety rating. I mean, it's not low, but you know, it's a 3. I think
I
it's a
saw some.
3.25. But
There's a few series that are at Charlotte at the big track. Let's see. The roof is there. I know that.
really,
K&N's at Lime Rock, but that doesn't help you either. That counts
No.
still toward oval. That'd be fun to try that anyway.
yeah, even so.
Was it the Fanatec? I think. No, not the Fanatec. What was it? Grand Touring is also at Charlotte. That's the Solstice, the Jetta, and the Mustang.
Grand Touring is a fun little series.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I it's been so long.
They just started at 9:30 though, so I think their next roll around will be 10:30. But that would
Yeah.
probably be a good one for it. It's a class series, I think. Yeah, that and the roof both are D class series. Which the roof is changing tracks. I don't know where it's going next, but oh, it is Charlotte. Okay. It was showing the shopping cart. I couldn't figure out why. I guess I don't have the roof.
What was I? All right, so there's the Shadow series too. I forgot that
Where was I can
that's
see
for
it?
road. That counts for road too. I forgot to see where they're at this week.
Yadas are at Lime Rock.
McLaren Shadow GP series. Let's see. They are at, oh right, Nürburgring. Yeah, I want to do this.
Who's there?
What?
What's that?
The McLaren Shadow series. That's the F1 car.
Oh, that's way above me.
Yeah, they have this is that competition thing where they have the two time frames. The first time frame is the F1 car for like 4 or 5 weeks, I think, and the second one is the McLaren GT3 car.
Right.
And the highest combined point total between those two go to England to become to compete for McLaren's simulator driver or something like that. So
Oh wow.
yeah, there's no way on God's green earth that I'm gonna do anything in this, but it's a fun thing to just kind of play with setups and go see how well it goes. Because the F1 car is not not too terrible a car. Just once it does what you want it to do, it's fun to do, fun to drive.
Right.
You just got to tune out like the wheel spin and all, corner exit, and getting the car to turn. And let me see, what does the description say here? Hold on. This year, iRacing will host 2 qualifying series, one featuring the F1 car and the other GT3. The iRacing driver with the highest combined points total from the 2 series will earn an invitation to the finals held in January 2019 in the McLaren headquarters in the UK. This is what are the finals for? Right. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, this is that esports thing that they had last year.
Right.
I forgot about that. Oh my God. How to enter global online qualification heats kick off in August 2018. Throughout the summer, heats will take place in a number of games, including Forza Motorsport and Xbox One, iRacing, R Factor 2, and Real Racing 3 mobile.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Wow. That is something. So you're gonna do the 10 o'clock one?
No, I think we'll do this Lime Rock K&N race. At least going to start it. How it starts going.
Is it? That's fixed?
Yeah, it's fixed. There's a shit ton of people already piled in for it, surprisingly. Brands Hatch didn't get a huge crowd. I figured they wouldn't draw anything for Lime Rock.
That's the national series? Yeah?
Yeah, the D series.
Okay. Oh, that was the 9:45. Okay. Yeah, I missed.
Yeah.
Damn it! I just barely missed the start. All right. Let's go see what starts at 10. IndyCar Interlagos. Ugh. IndyCar Open at Interlagos. MX5 Cup, Lime Rock. You know what? I'm gonna go get mad at this race again. Why not?
We'll get you a W.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. You already registered?
This time, if you qualify hard enough, you can just avoid all the fucking wrecks altogether.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping that's my hope here.
The one thing I noticed that nobody else seemed to be doing was I was taking the bus stop like really aggressively, whereas everybody else was just kind of like staying within the lines. But
Yeah.
you can go and like clip a barrel or two, and it'll let you through there without saying a word.
Oh yeah. It's
Again,
incredible
like a
how
lap
hard.
doing that.
Yeah, if you just, it's like if you can attack the first right, and then as long as you slow down enough to get around that second barrel on the left, or that first barrel on
Yeah.
the left, you're like full throttle off and go. That was the worst part, is that I was catching the people in front of me, but there's nowhere to go at that place. Like it was like that second, the double left-hander, the first double left-hander after the start finish line. That's like the only passing spot outside of probably that one braking zone, but you can't really do anything there.
Yeah, that was the one thing I noticed there. Like you had to sort of have somebody make a mistake, like force them to make a mistake or something. Otherwise, you're just going to follow behind them the whole time. I mean, it helped if you were trying to play catch up.
Yeah.
But that wasn't always the case.
No. And in Topsplit, it's harder to find those leaders to make a mistake, because you take it just a little bit easier if you're far enough up front, and that's it. You don't look back. Ugh. Nope. Wrong button. Cancel.
But for whatever reason. iRacing, or if it's a computer in general.
I did forget how fun this car is to drive. It's got
Solstice.
Yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot of grip,
Got a
but
slow car on the left.
the tire wear is like non-existent.
It was more fun being in a actual series where there's people there. And usually, if you take that to any other series, there's like maybe 2 or 3 solstices there and like a bunch of Miatas.
Yeah.
So the solstices are always the slower cars, and like there's never a race between any of them. Little race going down a lap.
What are the other cars they have going on for the throwback? They have this, the legend car.
The late model, and it's another road course car. I can't think of what it is right now. Oh, there we go. My sound back. Let's see. I seen in that chat earlier. What was it?
Yeah, I was thinking about it before and I forgot to actually look again.
Let's see. This week's the Solstice, then it's the Legend car, then the Skip Barber, and then the late model.
Car on your right. Clear on
Oh
the
my
right.
god, I hate people so much.
Microphone muted.
What is this Heather person? What do I have to be worried about? Is there something I should be concerned?
Is that where all your
activated.
hate comes from? Just
What?
people.
I hate you. Hate you.
No, you know what it is?
I
It's
don't
just,
even know you, and I hate you.
yeah, exactly. No, I just don't like
Boys.
driving around people. That's what it is.
Luckily, in
one
New
on your
York, I don't
left.
have to drive very much. You just
Huh.
Clear on
get
the
someone else to
left.
do it for you, or you walk.
You would think that.
I didn't see many people who own their own cars. I mean, I know it happened, it existed there. I saw it, but like,
Oh, the city
felt
is
like there wasn't many
totally
of 'em.
the city is a totally different universe compared to suburbs. Oh gosh.
Flew right through turn 1. We're off to a good start.
Just ran a 47.6.
They say you cut the course. You have to slow down and give up
All
the
right.
time gain.
All right.
Wait, you said Heather? You said something about Heather?
Yeah,
Heather McRoberts?
that sounds right.
Oh. Oh,
Have
I'm
fun
so
with
glad you
that.
caught that, Tucker. Oh my god.
How the hell? There must not be like but one class. There's no way she would have got to A class.
Yeah, because she's in the pre-race practice right now. And
Okay.
I drove out of the pits, started my flying lap, got to the bus stop, and she just stopped in the middle of the track in front of me.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yep.
I can't tell if she's trolling or if she's just got that Brent Jones thing going on.
Oh no.
I can't tell which one it is, honestly, because it was just like I got behind her one time, and she literally stopped in front of the other lap car that she was battling, and that took me out and all that.
Yep, rookie. Oh yeah, definitely gonna avoid. I imagine the Heather will not be in my split, but
There's
assuming it
there's
splits.
no way.
There's only 11 people registered right now, so
Oh, you might get her then.
Unless she decides to quit. No! Well, you gotta get heat in these tires.
We have a car stopped on the right.
Alright, one more time. Yeah, 30. I know. Heather's 30 seconds off pace right now.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. One more Q run.
We got a slow car on the left. We have a
Oh,
car
this guy
stopped
beside
on the
me had a
left.
Bobby Gerhart paint scheme, but it's actually an old Mark Martin car.
Huh.
So I'm very much disappointed compared to what excitement I did have.
You should tell him that you're disappointed. That he should
Oh,
fix
well,
it
his
the
name-
next time you see him.
His name's also Justin, so it's like a double letdown now. Like I expected better out of a name like that.
Hello, infield bathrooms. What is going on? Long time no see.
Gotta take a leak.
Gotta take a leak. Oh. I don't know, I remember this building being invisible. Huh.
User disconnected from your channel.
Wow.
Okay, is this session gonna go up or? All right, let's go and jump into this. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Apparently, the official Rallycross series had a good finish.
Microphone
now?
muted. Microphone
The iRacing
activated.
official Rallycross series or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, the two top dogs, Mitchell DeYoung and someone else, were like hitting each other or whatever on the last lap, and whoever was in third place took the Joker on the final lap and passed them both and won.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Microphone muted.
Okay, so it is one account, yeah. It's one account, but league, as Brian said, they can put separate names in like nicknames in the league tab. So pretty much for every league I'm in, I request to have my name changed to Johnny. Realistically, I should probably just get a change on iRacing, but it never really felt like an issue or something I should really worry about. But you know how it goes. Alright, and boom. Yep, exactly. The star rookies, which broke some of the stream stuff, like the what's it called, the scoreboard here, this thing. It broke that for a while. Not, and oddly enough, not just in court, other leagues as well had trouble with that. But
Microphone activated.
all right, let's go see how this qualifying goes.
Microphone muted. Sound muted.
Slow is fast in some corners.
Green flag, green flag. Here comes your first time left.
Ah!
Sound resumed. Microphone activated.
Wow.
Wow.
Checkered flag this time.
Good to go again.
Half a second off.
Who?
What?
You?
Yeah.
From the pole sitter?
Yeah. I qualified.
Damn.
As of right now, I'm in second place. I ran a
Big ballers on that one.
47.6, and top guy ran a 47.1.
Holy shit.
Boy, oh boy.
Bye.
Class ain't playing around.
Yeah.
User
Still have a
disconnected
second. You
from your
can
channel.
And I'm
roll with that.
yeah, and I'm half a second ahead of third as it stands. So this is gonna be something. Like I said, I
Yeah.
ran a 47.6, and third right now is a 48.2.
Microphone muted.
Yep, and as you probably figured out by now, Steve runs Trading
Shit.
Paints, so
Fun in front of the leader.
he's
Hate that.
he's all over the paint scheme business. So Court has a lot of good painters. I had some good schemes for a short time, a year or two ago, but when you start to get painter's block, really holds you up. So I didn't paint a lot for a while. So now I got Husby. Husby painted my 5-hour energy scheme. Hess painted my St. Jude car. And then I paint the FIFA car every year, which is EA Sports. I tried doing different games and stuff, but I can never really get anything to line up. But that Best Buy car you got is pretty nice, Brian. Yeah. Yeah, if you go check out the Trading Paints Twitter, every Thursday they'll have a poll. It's a head-to-head paint schemes. So last week for Daytona, they chose Jeff Gross's shoot, what paint scheme was it? Crown Royal car. Yeah, there it is. The Crown Royal car, and they put it up against Brett's paint scheme. I think it was his On It car. And then there was a vote, and then so Jeff's paint won, so he moved on to this week, and now he was put up against Hess and his beer-related sponsor. So they have that vote going on. I don't know if it ended yet or not, so check them out. Go check out at Trading Paints. I don't know if it's at TP or what, but Trading Paints on Twitter. You should still see the poll. So then the winner of that goes on to next week to face a new challenger. So by the end of the season, theoretically, you'll have the quote-unquote best paint scheme. Yeah, at Trading Paints. Yeah. Yeah, Osby does a good job with the paints, that's for sure. I know he painted Rector's cars. The thing with Court is that I'd say the top painters, just off the top of my head, are Dave, Sweat, Husby, and Hess. Those four are kind of like your big name painters in Court, and they cover a majority of the field. But yeah, the St. Jude car is fantastic. I always have every January I get that updated, and I run it for night events mainly, but definitely in the night events and in the playoffs, and for some of the special events. throughout the year, like the finish the fight race. But Hess did a fantastic job, so this is the final season for that car, and then we'll have a new updated St. Jude car come January. Yeah, Random Fantasy is just a bot. I don't know. I would assume that it pulls race information from Racing Reference or something to get the points and all that sorted. Yeah, trading paints. Trading paints is a lot of work, but Steve I think does more of the front end stuff. So he puts a lot of work into it, but I think Sean Brandt has a lot more of a consistent um, I guess workload when it comes to trading paints. Steve does a lot of testing and stuff like that too. I don't know what else, but I know they have Patrick Lindsay is the social media guy for trading paints. Um, you see, Steve like jumps on to have a good time. So if things aren't going well or whatever, a lot of times he just backs out of the race and just does his thing. But NASCAR is the big deal. He has to be careful what he says and stuff like that on streams, and because NASCAR could be watching. But here we go. Listen, it was a funny stat because in the National Cup Series time frame, the 17B and 18A, he won the first race of 17B, which was the first Court National Cup Series race after the Discord era, at Daytona, and won the last Court National Cup Series race at Auto Club. While I won both championships. Steve is awesome. I don't think there's anybody that doesn't like Steve. All right, time to get in.
Microphone activated.
So I just noticed the big screen in Charlotte has video of the DW12 running at Belle Isle.
Really?
Or the new IndyCar, I think, running at Belle Isle. So I guess they updated the video for that. They also have they also have the Subaru for at one of the rallycross tracks. I think it's Sonoma. I'm not totally sure though.
I don't have the details on high enough for the TV screen to even show up.
Yeah, I mean, to be quite honest, it's not really worth having on.
I'm not gonna watch it when I go by, especially if they're not showing anything worth me watching. Like I can't like peek at where the leader's at or anything. So
yeah.
Next car is clear.
Oh yeah.
how's your race going?
Good. About to start lap 3.
Damn, y'all just not get started with that.
Nope. Qualifying is way too long.
Oh shit.
Car on your right. Clear on the right.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
User joined your
Just
channel.
take out all the barrels. What's up?
Take out all the barrels.
Take out all the barrels.
Every one of them.
Man, it's fucking pouring out right now. Is it pouring over there, Mitchell?
It is very wet.
This is my friend from work, guys.
Hey, what is up?
I don't know.
Well, if it's raining, I would assume storm
It's
clouds.
fucking pouring out right now.
Can I, I'm just gonna leave something here. There you go. So, you guys like racing games?
I played once or twice.
The rector's gonna agree with you on this one, I think.
Okay.
What's the question?
You gonna ask the question, Mitchell?
The left.
Got one on your
Wait,
left.
what was the question?
All clear, all clear.
The crash game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Do you guys agree that the best racing game ever made was Crash Nitro Kart?
Had me at the first word with Crash.
Actually, he's gonna agree with me because it was totally fucking Crash Team Racing. Am I right?
Nah, it was Crash
No,
Nitro
it's
Kart.
Team Racing.
I did not care for Nitro Kart, but I really played the shit out of Team Racing.
So did I.
I won't put it as greatest racing game, but it's definitely the best kart style.
I don't know. NASCAR Rumble's probably the greatest racing game of all time. To be honest here.
I like NASCAR 09 for the PS3. I think that's the best racing game.
Oh,
You were one of the
no.
you were one of the few people that liked that game.
That, yeah.
NASCAR 09?
That was
Oh,
totally
yeah.
my fault. I'm so sorry, dude.
Alright, we're out of here with 5X. Let's get the hell out.
Mitchell,
Yeah.
this game here. This was a thing.
Oh, there's 2 videos now.
This was basically a NASCAR karting game, and it was the best. It was so good.
You know what game I really liked? Kart
What?
style. To be quite honest, I don't remember the name of the game, but it was like this Disney.
Garfield Kart.
It was like this Disney kart racing game. I have to look it up.
Madagascar Kart?
No. It was like it had like the chipmunks and I have to look this up. I really actually have to look this up. It was the Magic Kingdom or something, racing.
Walt Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour.
Yeah, I think that's it. Something like that. I enjoyed that game. I don't know why, but that
I don't
was.
remember this game. Oh, I remember the cover, but I never played the game actually.
It
I
has
played
like
the shit out of the first game that Polyphony did the Gran Turismo guys.
Yeah.
The Motor Tune Grand Prix. I probably put more time into that game than anybody else on the planet. Because most people don't even know what that game is.
I think a very
Microphone
underrated
muted.
What's
kart
NORC?
racer was Kokobo Racing,
Microphone activated.
Kokomo.
which Kokobo, which was
Oh.
I think it was based off of like Final Fantasy characters. It was like the animal or like wizardy characters or whatever. I don't know. I never played Final Fantasy or any of that. I just know that was a weird racing game and it was actually really fun. But I don't think I know anybody else who ever played it.
I take back what I said about Crash Nitro Kart. My peak karting game is definitely Garfield Kart.
I don't think I've ever
100%.
heard of that game.
Yeah,
I've seen it on sale.
it is definitely the best. Like, objectively the best.
I don't even know this guy and I can tell the irony in his voice.
I don't think you know me that well.
I distinctly have seen this on sale and it does not look good at all, but I know it's like
The
some
word you
mean
were looking
thing.
for was sarcasm. Sarcasm.
Sarcasm.
No,
I choose
I'm-
you.
Mitchell doesn't do the racing games.
No.
when he said Crash Nitro Kart, I was even like, what? That one? I think I played the game for like half an hour and was like, this is stupid. This is nearly as good as the first game. Then NASCAR 09 kind of sealed it up. I was like, there's no way anybody thinks that's the best game ever. That's the point of NASCAR games where they literally gave up on putting like manufacturers in it. Everybody was in a generic car.
Oh yeah, which one was that? 09?
08 and 09 and both had them like that. Because when they brought the car tomorrow in, they just stopped renewing all the manufacturer agreements.
That's when EA just fucking gave up.
Well,
I did not buy.
where the hell did he go?
I did not buy a NASCAR game. An EA Sports NASCAR game
Microphone
after.
muted. Sound
Okay,
muted.
question. To be quite honest, I have no idea what just happened. Anybody know where the one car just went? Did he fall out and did I not notice? Because I'm in second again. Or did he crash? Like I'm totally oblivious. I don't know if he's about to fall out or not. What the heck?
Microphone
Second.
activated.
I'm so enthralled in this conversation that I don't know where the guy in front of me just went. He just like disappeared.
What are you racing?
The Throwback Series, the Solstice at Infield Road Course, Charlotte.
That sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah, it kind of is, but there's money on the line, so I'm gonna do this.
There is money on the line, and that's well worth doing at least one race per week.
I'm trying to make up my safety rating a little bit here. So far, so good.
I won one of mine, but it was a big shit show.
Well, one guy fell out, I assume, so I went from third to second.
I have no desire to race the slopes. Is that a free car now? We gotta
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, it's a very free car.
Yeah, they have this. Yep, he did fall out. Cool. The this Throwback Series every week, 10 people win $100. And then 10 random people win $100. And I think there's a $10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Random
run
draw
one
at
race
the
per
end.
week, you get enter for $10,000
Yeah,
in
that 10,000
iRacing.
iRacing. You'd never use that. You'd never use all of it ever,
That's fine.
unless you're one of those guys that hosts a server every single day.
Watch.
That's
Mitchell
fine,
Falls
then I'll-
is about to get back in the game.
I'll start hosting court races. Save Dave the money.
Dave, I got this season. Don't worry about
I don't even know if Dave pays for some of the court races anymore. I think I think he's.
Well, if that's the
I
case,
don't even know
then
if I'm
he,
allowed to talk about that, to be honest. But I think he's gotten some some money from
yeah.
people. Well, not he hasn't asked for it. He's just been given it.
Yeah, I know. I think I know.
Well, someone mentioned he has a donate button on the site. He doesn't advertise it, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, throw some money his way. It's cool.
Well, if that's the case, then he can go pocket that for everything else that he's put up with over time, instead of throwing it at iRacing again.
I figure it's fine that he's covering the iRacing. If there's anything extra, it's like, go for it, man. That's all you. Just put a whole lot of time and effort into this.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no need making this a pay league or anything.
So you guys all like iRacing, right?
Yeah, I played it once or twice.
All right. So what makes it like so good? Like, why do you guys like it so much? Like, convince me, basically.
It's the closest thing to real that we're ever gonna get to racing.
All right.
I like the different disciplines that come in. Like, you're not just buying a NASCAR game or just buying a IndyCar game. You've got a little bit of everything in one, so you can switch it up really easily and be in the same thing you already were in.
Yeah, once you get past that certain point, it's not that big of a deal anymore when it comes to like buying cars and tracks and all that jazz.
Oh, I mean, if you're doing an official too, you can just buy. You would have your cars that you want to race. You can just buy what you need weekly if you needed to.
Yeah. Like, everybody scares you at first when they tell you how much it costs for everything, and it's like, yeah, if you buy it over time, it's, it is that much. But if you buy, like, what track you need that week, well, that's no big deal. About, what, $12 at the time.
I definitely wish I had bought. There's cars I wish I hadn't bought. I wish I had all the tracks.
I've got all the tracks at the moment. The cars are what I'm working on now. Trying to lock
So
in at 30%.
Mitchell, they do this thing called laser scanning. They laser scan everything. So the cars and the tracks.
So they're like,
yeah. So we have we have two different versions of Daytona, and the first version of Daytona was from like 2007, when it was really, really bumpy, and you could feel every fucking bump in that track.
Yeah, before the repave.
Yeah.
And then they have
That's
the
cool.
post repave version of the track. I don't know, a year or two after they actually repaved it.
But because it's such a detailed process, they can laser scan a track. Like, they could laser scan a short track, and it would take them 6 months to work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, between
Or
the
they could
art.
laser scan a track like in the Nürburgring and take fucking full year to do it. Actually, I think the Nürburgring maybe even more than a year.
On your right.
I'd imagine it had to be.
Clear on the right.
Thanks.
Ooh,
Oh my god, this guy's catching me like no business.
much time you got left?
I'm on lap 17. I cannot. Ah, damn it! I got off track.
What about
96 seconds. So I
the-
guess a couple more laps.
Just
Does iRacing have the part of racing where you get out of your car and you engage in fistfights with the other racers?
God, I
No,
wish.
we just yell at each other on Twitter.
yeah, we have verbal fistfights.
Ah,
Yeah, he's right. We do yell at each other on Twitter and on Facebook sometimes.
It's better when
On
you
the
don't know the
server.
person because you're never going to see the person again, likely, or at least you won't see him for a while. So that you just like go ham yelling at him and like calling him like cunt and shit.
Call him a honky and
Hey.
keep going.
Tell him that you wish he wasn't born, and then you get the fuck out of there.
You pull the USB on your steering wheel.
I'm streaming, you idiot. What?
What? Oh, I mean, that's something I did a long time ago.
in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like doing if this guy catches me from 7 seconds back in 5 laps.
Holy God, if he gets you that quick.
Alright, here comes the white flag. Alright, we should be fine. 2.5 seconds yet.
Julian talks about accidentally doing it, and I had one where I actually did accidentally unplug the pedals, and like the caution flag flew, and some guy got very irrationally mad, and I tried apologizing and explaining it was an accident, and he kept getting mad, kept like yelling at me and shit, and finally I told him that literally nothing in this game's gonna matter in real life, so go eat a dick. And that's when he reported me.
Did you get banned? Or did you get the warning?
That was the week I got suspended, and that's what I was like. It really was an accident. He didn't report me for profanity though. It was just because of the stupid like pedals coming undone. So once I made my case 4 days later, they lifted it. But it was as funny as shit because like
I remember that. That was like last year, right?
Yeah, I didn't get mad till he got mad, and like he finally pushed me to the point. I was just like, "Why don't you shut the fuck up?"
Oh no.
Because you can't put this on your resume there.
Man, I wish I could.
So why should we hire you? I won a Miata race once.
I guess. Oh yeah. I guess one of the other things too, Mitchell, is we
Great
actually
guess.
sometimes get to race with
Icarus.
real dudes,
Oh yeah,
With who? Sorry, I didn't get.
like real drivers, like big name drivers.
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
They'll just show up randomly in races and be like, "Hey,
I mean, does John Wood still count?
oh, it counts." John Race Cup.
Yeah.
Alex
I mean, his family
LeBay.
is like so
was doing,
yeah.
has been doing Mid Ohio stuff since he's racing this weekend. And
Yeah, I
Xfinity.
saw that.
Alex LeBay.
Oh, Middle House this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the
Nice.
guy who invented Satanism? No, it's Anton Levesque.
The race is over.
Man, I work all weekend. Fuck.
Yeah, I wish John would come back to court too.
I've asked him last week if he was gonna come and race, and he said yeah, and he didn't.
Yeah, I know. He told a lot of people that apparently.
Must have got honeydew or
What does he
something.
do though? He has to go to every. Well, he doesn't go to every race, but he goes to most of the races.
No, you gotta get this right. He's a busy dude. There's a stack of tires somewhere that needs leaning on, and he's the only person on the team who's allowed to do it. Like he's qualified to do it.
Okay, obviously I missed something, but he has no problems calling out JTG on Twitter.
No,
he just openly talks shit. So what?
he fucking hates JT.
Where did that relationship go bad?
The way he tells the story is that like they were more concerned about selling their products than they were, having results. So the cars started running like crap, and they would make sure that they understood that like we're here to sell bleach. winning races come second.
Oh,
And
no.
when they went to the cup portion of the deal, JTG was apparently taking money for themselves instead of putting it in the car.
Oh,
So they were getting a really shitty end of the deal. So that's what ultimately ended that. And John has just never cared for them since.
I guess the Wood brothers are probably putting a decent chunk of their own change into that.
Well, see, they were lacking on sponsorship on the Wood Brothers side. Like, that's around the time they had the Little Debbie car.
Right.
And they still had Motorcraft and stuff, but, like, they weren't bringing a full season of sponsorship to the table. So, like, they needed the extra money from the GTG car to get both cars to be okay. And that wasn't working because they weren't, giving any money back. You got to think also at the time, the Woods had the Cup car. They had, I know
that
they
was
had
probably
one.
right around the time where sponsorship prices were peaking.
Right, this is 08, so yeah, that's like an all-time high.
Fucking like $10 million a year just to run Cup.
They had 2 Xfinity cars, a Cup car. I know they had one truck. They may have had 2 because at one point Martin was going to drive for
Microphone
them.
muted. Sound.
I don't know. To be quite honest, I'm not totally sure. I want to go look at the results, see what's going on here. I might I might be done racing tonight, but I might go play some Rocket League. Let me go see what these results. Strength of field was a lot higher this time. Explains a lot. Yeah, 0.09 safety rating.
Sound
Experience.
Hey, I
microphone
cracked
activated.
2,000 on oval. Yay! Road. Yay!
Hell yeah. I want to say Mark Martin did drive that truck the more I think about it. But I don't fully remember. But yeah, they had all that to be stuck with on the Bills, and they could barely keep sponsorship on the Cup car as it was. So that when that deal went south, that's why they went back to part-time. So Penske money came along.
I can't believe there's fucking rumors going around that Furniture Row's gonna fall. That's the most stupid shit I've ever heard.
I mean, I've heard dumber things. Like, you've seen how many
Do
teams
people
have
forget
folded like that.
Do people forget that like up until this year those guys like sponsored and ran everything themselves?
Yeah, like
They don't need the sponsorship, but it's nice.
Barney Visser has said himself that he was thrilled when he finally could not have to sponsor either car this year, and he wouldn't disclose the amount he's put into that team in sponsorship alone. But apparently, it's like some ridiculously high number to get them to where they are now.
Microphone
You
muted.
know it. Rocket League is really
For sure, but I mean, I don't think it's to the point where he's gonna go bankrupt.
No. If he had to bring the money back out, I'm sure he would, because at least they have the Bass Pro deal to anchor most of the season.
I wouldn't even be surprised if Bass Pro steps up and does really most of the season.
I would like to see him do that again, because that was their original relationship with Martin. Was he sponsored him for the full year in Xfinity and in Cup whenever he got started at DEI, and then whenever he left DEI, it was like they split off to a few different teams and kind of ran a few races here or there everywhere.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go
They still
jump
do. I
into a
think they're still
Mid-Ohio
on
practice real quick.
Austin's car.
They're on
The
Newman's
underwhelming
car
list.
with
Yeah.
the Cabela's deal, because they own Cabela's now.
That's right. They're opening up the first split Cabela's Bass Pro shops here.
Oh, really?
It was supposed to be a Cabela's. The fucking place was supposed to open last fall, and it still hasn't opened because they decided they were gonna redo everything.
Well, apparently the CEO has what's it like a summer home in Nova Scotia where he does a lot of fishing. So he's on that alone made him want to make this Cabela's in Nova Scotia to be
It's
like,
not even a Cabela's anymore. They rebranded it. It's a Bass Pro Shops.
well, that he wanted when they switched it to Bass Pro Shops, he wanted it to be the best in like the country.
It's a Bass Pro Shops. What the fuck are they calling it? It's got like a subtitle.
Yeah.
But he wants it to be the best in the country. It doesn't even have a goddamn fish tank.
Yeah. Well,
that sucks.
What's the
That
point
was
of
the whole
going in
draw
there?
to it for me. I was gonna go watch the fish, and your fucking friend dropped that bombshell. I was like, God damn it!
Like, there's no reason for me to even go to Bass Pro anymore since they've stopped selling NASCAR shit. So it's like I go in there and just watch the fish.
Yeah, the only draw now for me is to go get I might go get a Bass Pro Shops trucker hat or something.
Can you go fish?
Those
Go
are
there again.
Can you fish here?
just atrocious, Julie.
Listen.
I don't think we have but one
Microphone
Cabela's
activated.
around here, and it's not
Can
rebranding
you
because they
fish in that
just
fish
opened
tank?
it.
No, it's they stock
Have you
it
ever
with
tried
a
it?
shitload of fish. I mean, you could theoretically fish in
People
the
have
fish
tried
tank.
it. Yes.
I remember I went to the one, the Von Mills one in Ontario.
And are they
it
serving
had a
time
huge
or
fish
what?
tank. They had sturgeons. They're big
I
ass
think
fish.
they probably got asked to leave.
Well, if they got asked to leave, then just keep going. There's still some free fish.
I mean, then eventually you're serving time. If you keep, choosing not to leave.
So I have absolutely no idea how Alex ran like 3 seconds faster than the person in my session right
Are you running Xfinity?
now. Yeah, I'm just in practice right now.
Is he in there now?
No.
What's his lap time now?
Who? Alex?
Yeah.
Alex ran. He posted on Twitter. He ran at 127.5. And
That's what
the fastest
all today.
That's the fastest lap that I saw. The fastest lap that I've seen, like actually on iRacing, in the practice server has been like a 1:29.
And I felt really bad after that race last night. Once I realized I probably made Cervone feel pretty bad. I never said anything to him. I was just I kind of went Kevin. I went full Kevin last night. After that happened, I was like, fuck. That was fucking bullshit. Fuck.
Yeah, but overall, that was just.
Oh, it was so frustrating.
It was just so frustrating, yeah. Because you just saw the race walk away from us, and it went right to the wheelhouse of the husband guys. That's aggravating.
I don't think I had a top 5 because I fucking walled it and ruined what I had. But I definitely had a top 10 run going. It's so frustrating.
I was so excited early on, Julian, when I passed you, or was going to pass you, that I hit the wall.
I was,
You should be
really,
proud of
really
that.
Easy.
Yeah, like I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, here's my chance. And like, I had a hell of a good run coming off that corner, and then something weird happened, and it just hit the wall.
Yeah,
I think Julian even said that. I think you mentioned it, he's like, oh shit, here comes Rector. And he says, oh, there he goes. Something like that.
I did that twice. Every time I started making another run back up, I'd hit the wall.
I didn't know if I was just like not going, because I was trying to go easy, but I wasn't trying to go that fucking easy, because I knew the tires were gonna be really bad.
Yeah.
And I ended up, because that run actually went a little while. I ended up driving from wherever I was back there with you. I drove up to 10th. Because the tires were, my tires were so good. I was managing them really well last night. We were back in like 23rd or 24th or something like that.
It wasn't like it was anything like majorly high. It was just the fact of like, oh shit, I passed Julian, and then next thing you know, it was like, wham.
Did anybody?
And I get across and hit the inside wall.
Have you seen this ugly stretch of races that the Court Cup Series is going on?
I know we're going to Michigan next, which I'm not really
I think it's
forward to.
Michigan, Indy, Pocono.
I love Indy. I love Pocono.
You skipped Darlington.
Oh, Darlington, Pocono.
Yep.
I think then Talladega.
No, you skipped 2. You get Richmond, Sonoma.
Richmond, Sonoma, Talladega, and then Charlotte. Yeah, and then the playoffs.
Hell yeah.
I'm not looking forward to the Sonoma.
Put that in my
I'm a
veins.
road guy, and I'm not looking forward to Sonoma.
Yeah, but you don't like Sonoma. It's biased.
I don't like Sonoma. That's right, but I still.
You're biased.
I want a V8 race in Sonoma.
Yeah, but it's a technical. It's more technical of a track than Watkins Glen is. So.
I don't care for it. I also realized after I was talking all that shit about it the other day that I was having a hard time with it, that I do have a cast by now. Which is probably not making it very easy.
How about that?
Probably not.
Yeah, it's fine. The guy in front of me just stopped.
I've got a question.
Yeah, my truck should
Yes.
start.
How legitimate of a racing sport is lawn tractor racing?
Joke, and it actually has like a professional league and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's legitimate to the people that take part in it.
It's legitimate to the point it gets televised.
It's like Alvina and her darts. She takes that shit pretty seriously. She was telling me last week about it and how they played for her.
They played for me.
I had to ask. I was like, wait, say that again? You play for meat? What the fuck do you mean? And she's like, yeah, we play for meat. So when you win, you like, I I guess like if you finish first, you get your choice of like prime rib or something like that.
Wow.
Or fucking like pork chops, whatever you want.
Who would take pork chops over prime rib?
That's a tough. Like, why?
Probably Alvina.
Well, if it's already gone, you know.
Dicker, you didn't win that damn race.
No. I think I was.
How'd you lose it?
I wasn't leading. I think I was half a second faster than me and just drove away on the start, and that was it. And I
Oh.
Yeah, so-
I thought you were leading in that. What you were saying.
No, no.
I think-
Well, it felt like I was leading because the other guy was like 10 seconds ahead of me.
I think last night, I really wanted that race to just go caution free because I think I could have probably finished in the top 3 with how well I was managing my tires.
Yeah. See, if the race continued caution free, Husby would have won. If it would have gone, if we had caution, Rappel would have won. So.
I meant like caution, like from the very beginning.
If you what?
Stay off, yeah.
Like if it went full on caution free, like from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, you're hot.
Oh, like the whole race? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Because
that
I
would.
was managing those tires so well.
See,
That's what made it so frustrating. Was I finished 14th when I was actually managing my tires well for once because I never do that well. Indy's only 70 laps. It's a short race.
Yeah.
Michigan's only 80. Michigan's 80 laps. Man, they should run some of these races.
I wish Michigan wasn't so long. I'm not a fan, but I hope the overcast is better for me.
I'm not that good at Michigan.
I'm not.
Just I've always had a weird disconnect with Michigan.
Did you see me in the playoffs in Michigan?
No.
If it wasn't for me winning the first race in that round, I would not have made it on. I was like running 20 seconds behind the field and losing time like crazy. Every single person on track was faster than me. There was not one single person that was slower than me in the playoffs last year, and I have no idea what I was doing wrong.
I love Indy.
I love Indy too. Huge fan.
Darlington is fun, but not the cup car. Like Darlington's gonna be a lot of fun in the Xfinity car when we go there. In the K&N car. Pocono, I love Pocono.
Catherine Legg winning would be interesting.
Microphone activated.
I fucking hate Richmond, but I won there.
Well, when it comes to Pocono,
But I only won there because I absolutely had to.
We're going to the new Pocono, right?
Oh, that's right. I've never ran there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like the new Pocono.
I don't know. I hear turn 3 is a little bit broken.
I think we actually have to shift there now. Like, we legitimately have to shift because I have run laps there. I just don't know what I've run it in. It might have been super late mall.
When the track came out, I don't know if I was streaming or whatnot, but I went and did like 2 laps in the cup car, said, oh, this sucks, and quit, and hoped I would never have to see that place again.
I love Old Pocono. I like Indy and I like Pocono, and I think it's because they race really similar to each other.
I wish we didn't go to both Michigan and Auto Club in the same season, to be quite honest.
Go to Auto Club every season.
You know, I wish we did.
We're not going to Bristol or Martinsville this season. The only fucking short track on the schedule is Richmond. That blows.
Yeah, that's stupid.
How the hell did that happen?
But yeah, and we're going to, like I said, Michigan. We're going to Michigan, Auto Club, Pocono, and Indy. All 4 of those tracks made it this season, but
How the fuck did he do that? How the hell did I can't believe I'm just realizing that we're only going to Richmond. Like fucking stupid.
yeah.
I didn't realize that till you said it.
I mean, like,
Don't we usually go to
We're going to New Hampshire.
We went to Martinsville in A, right?
We did.
We went to Martinsville and Bristol in A, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, that sucks.
With Milwaukee too, he could have staggered that and put like 2 in one and 2 in the other.
Yeah, instead we're going to Indy, Pocono, Michigan, and Auto Club. If you couldn't tell, I'm not a fan of those 4 tracks.
We didn't run Iowa in the spring.
At least Xfinity's
Iowa
going
would be a good one to go to.
Yeah, there were 3 short tracks in the spring, only 1 in the fall. Man, I know you ain't got a whole lot of selection for like cup level short tracks, but you stagger that somehow.
You think we would have even had like a short track in the final? Well, we could get a short track in one of the last 2 races. No, we can't. It has to be
Nope.
over a mile. Fuck.
Can't be any.
I think he said he might be opening that up a little bit this year. That was a topic at the end of last season.
I wouldn't mind having like Richmond, for example, as like in the final round.
I wouldn't want to go to Richmond twice a season though.
I wish we went to Richmond today. That's what I wish we did.
I mean, we haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, the last time we went there, it was arguably one of the most fun and one of the best races because we had a really, really long green flag run. And everybody was spread out. No one really knew who was racing who. And it was just people passing other people every like 10 feet. It was crazy. And that was the time before we were.
I don't remember the last time we went to Richmond Bay. My last memory of Richmond is Kevin going crazy,
Putting it in the butt.
driving through everybody.
That was Iowa.
No, it might have been Iowa, but I know he definitely did that at Richmond. We only had 3 night races this season.
I'm counting 1. What's the other 2?
Microphone
We went to
But
Daytona.
the truck race there, the trucks
Richmond.
there are fun.
Charlotte?
But in iRacing,
Charlotte's
it's
the
just such a
Wait.
long, drawn-out
Yeah,
thing.
Charlotte's the day race.
Because it's just like it feels like it takes
And
an
then
hour
Auto Club?
just to get
Auto
onto
Club,
the,
Okay.
Unless one of the last 2.
just to get to the other end of the front street. It's just terrible.
Right. What was the first playoff race? Texas?
Microphone activated.
Texas,
I'm
yeah.
surprised Dave didn't want to put Las Vegas in the playoffs.
That'd been nice.
I really liked Las Vegas Overcast last season because it was a little bit of everything. That people had to save their tires still, but it was still like you could make passes and all that. I felt like yesterday you couldn't make any passes.
Pocono's an overcast race.
Is it? That might make
Yeah.
it more fun.
Oh, hey,
Pocono's
Jake,
overcast. Charlotte's overcast.
Cash.
Charlotte's
that
overcast.
that Go Fast series is running Mid-Ohio tomorrow night.
Overcash. Overcash.
I would run that, but I want to try to get into the shadow race tomorrow.
So Charlotte, if I remember correctly, Charlotte we can't really pass that well, right? And now we've made it overcast, which is going to make it even harder to pass.
So it's a day race then, I would assume.
Yeah, it is.
Other than like, I understand how rain would affect it. How does the weather, like it being overcast, affect that?
Track's not as hot.
Yeah, track's not as hot. It'll more grip. Overall, it'll go
Okay.
faster. So theoretically, you'd have more grooves, and like the heat that you put into the track would be theoretically more pronounced. So you'd be able to move around more. But
It can also kind of make it harder to pass people sometimes, depending on the track.
depends on the setup at that point, too.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if you're
I
not,
find sometimes when overcast happens, sometimes you get one line and one line only.
I feel like
overcast is weird. It's a weird wild card. Sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's not.
but there's a lot of things that affect that, and it's just kind of just adds and feeds to the unpredictability of what the race will actually be like.
Like, I think Daytona probably would have been better if we had it overcast.
Daytona probably needs a custom set.
Actually, to be honest, it would have been a good idea to throw it at Dave would be to make Sonoma an overcast race.
Probably would be better in the sense that
It would
everybody
make it easier for everybody.
instead of long, the Boston Sonoma for whatever reason.
Because I can guarantee, it's not. I'm not trying to make it big, but the back half of the field is going to have a hard time at Sonoma.
Yeah, it is more of a technical track.
The setup is just rough this season. Like it seems like it's a gear lower than it should be.
I might go jump in and try that real quick.
I'm off for the night.
Okay. Have a good one.
I'm gonna go through my pizza.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, I want to finish this lap. Come on. All right, 129.0. Second place. What? Oh.
Microphone muted.
You know. Oh, this place. Let me just save this real quick. I'm gonna look at that replay later. Figure out what the heck I did. I'm never gonna be able to repeat that lap. All right, quit. Oh, whoa. Hello. Cup.
Microphone
It's
activated.
afternoon, right, Julian?
Julian's not here, but it's like nearly midnight.
No, no, I meant for Sonoma. Hold on. Let me go look. Let me see if it's on here. No idea. All right, cool. We'll go with afternoon. Just weather. iRacing defaults. 20%. Throw it on track.
Microphone muted.
What kind of phone you got, Brian? Yeah, the Cup Roval will be really, really interesting. On iRacing, oh my gosh. From what I've heard the drivers say and from what I've seen, going to the Roval, like the new Roval, will be, especially on iRacing, an experience because I don't think many people, like I don't think Court would be able to go. What am I registered for?
User joined your channel.
Hello?
Microphone
Hello,
activated.
hello.
Hello.
Alright, I'm gonna go try one thing real quick and then we will be
Okay.
I'll be ready to go. Sonoma, here we go.
So we run 20% in cut, right?
I think so. Oh.
Yeah. I think one thing with Sonoma though too is it might get a little better once we rubber up the track.
Yeah.
But it's really rough.
I imagine it's wheel spin related. Oh, I don't want to look at this.
There's a lot of wheel spin, and it seems like there's a lot of wheel spin at higher RPM. So like just as you're getting ready to shift gears up, it seems like it wants to spin the wheels.
Cup car or K&N car?
Cup car.
What gear ratio are we using for Monday, by the way?
I haven't looked yet.
Okay.
Where's Monday at?
Mill Isle. That I think that has potential for being a good race, but I think people need to actually put some laps at the track because
hopefully we get some people to come out.
I did.
It could be a small field.
Yeah, I did an NAST race there, and that track has potential for
Potential
like,
to be special or showing great potential?
I has potential to be special. I think the track would be really fun little race, but
I'm gonna be honest though, I think our road guys who aren't really road guys race better than those road guys.
I would agree with that too.
Wait, NAST road guys, you mean?
The court road guys are better
yeah.
than the nasty road guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, a lot of our guys don't even do that stuff right now.
Oh yeah. It's the competition level is through the roof.
All over the fucking place in that league.
Yeah, there's a lot more competition in court than there is over there. I mean, Tucker in his division has this one guy that they just keep like going back and forth with for most of the season. My division, there's no one racing, so you know, that sucks. But
holy shit! Apparently, what did I just say? Apparently, Apparently, Marco Andretti might go to ECR.
Why?
What?
At Carpenter Racing.
Yeah. For what reason?
I don't know. Apparently he's being looked at for that ride. What is this?
Interesting.
What would they do? What would Andretti do then? Do they have someone?
They'd probably make if they get rid of if they get rid of Marco, it'd probably be for the McLaren thing.
Or for Dixon.
Dixon and the McLaren thing.
What is
That's
this,
been touted.
Mitchell?
It's barnyard.
What is?
You know what? You're not wrong about the Sonoma set thing. It's not like for me, it's not terrible, but the wheel spin is legitimately an issue.
It's one thing I can't stand about the Cup car on road courses.
I was running laps there. I find it's also really tight. Like when you get down to the last two corners, it just doesn't want to do anything there.
Yeah.
Like that second to last corner has always been a bit tight, but you cannot carry any speed at all. Like it seems like you have to slow down a lot earlier than you used to.
See, I have the opposite problem right now, and I feel like it just doesn't want to.
It feels out of the track, right?
Actually, you're not wrong. It doesn't really turn well.
It over rotates in a lot of places, and then when you get to that last section of the track, it just doesn't want to do anything.
Yeah, the corners, the low speed, high speed entry corners are all really tight. See, but I'm like drifting through the second to last corner.
That doesn't sound off. Sounds very Cup car.
And then outside of like slowing way down.
It's really hard to tell if you need to be in first or second on the airplane too.
There's absolutely no reason to go to first. I don't think in any
The
track.
whole track seems mostly like second and third.
Yeah, I think you're screwing yourself
we
by
used to
going
go to
first.
fourth. I remember we used to go to fourth at Sonoma, coming
Through the S's.
down to the hairpin.
Yeah, because you used to be able to make that like second to last corner at a pretty high speed and not really worry about it, and that's why you'd be in fourth. And then that made the passing going into the hairpin was a lot more interesting. Yeah.
I think the only passing opportunities right now at that track with the setup that we have is the two hairpins.
I think this could be a
bad race.
I think this could be fixed though with overcast, like you said.
It'll also make the track a lot easier to be honest. I fucking hate how terrible Sonoma looks.
They go to Sonoma at the worst time of the year too. When it's well,
everything looks dead.
Yeah, everything's dead. They went there earlier in the year, like before June. It actually looked like
I think
wine
they should.
country.
Okay, if you look at the NASCAR schedule, I had this. I took real issue with this at the beginning of the year when I realized what they do. They like really pointlessly go back out to California. Like they start in Florida, go all the way out west, come back out east, and then go back to California just for Sonoma.
Yeah, and then they go back to Daytona
for a road course race.
Yeah,
like they should
make Sonoma part of the West Coast swing.
I think they should do Daytona. It should be Daytona, Homestead, and then go out west. And it should be part of the road course swing. Make fucking Sonoma the third race of the season. That'd be awesome.
That would be pretty cool.
IndyCar might be going back to Richmond.
I've heard that. With the new car, actually, that might be pretty okay.
Microphone muted.
It's been pretty good at I didn't see much of the Iowa race. From what I heard, it was actually good. Phoenix is Phoenix. That was never gonna be a good race there. Gateway will be a good indicator of how that type of a race would be, I think. I'd be fine with them going back there again. I never liked racing there in the game, but
Microphone
if it draws
activated.
people, why not?
God, IndyCar is a racing. I get it.
It's really, for me, it's always been really bad, a really bad experience, but I don't know.
Most IndyCar for me has been a bad experience on iRacing.
I had a good, I mean, beginning of court was fine, and then actually most of the court IndyCar series was fine, and then what happened? Got rid of the IndyCar. Now I can't win.
Yeah, but you don't run anything.
I run what I can.
I know, but
I can't run Tuesdays right now because I've got baseball games.
yeah, but you can run
I can't run
Monday.
Wednesdays because I'm ineligible. I run Mondays, but then you say that's not part of court. So
No,
what
you're
am I
running
supposed to do?
ISTC. You're not running the road series.
I
Yes, he
ran
is.
the last
Oh, you-
time the road
yeah, but
series
you-
was
yeah.
there at Summit Point.
Oh, well,
I almost got a top 10 before I
You were in the
spun.
first race of the season too, didn't you?
No,
What was the first race?
Laguna Seca.
No.
he wasn't there for that. That's why I was
No, I
surprised. I
wasn't there
forgot
for
that you actually raced Summit Point.
Yeah, I did race Summit Point. That was a pretty fun race. I gotta get used to the, I don't know if it's the torque of that car or what, but the wheel spin for me was a big issue.
Car's got more wheels for me, that's not bad, but I find it races really well.
Oh, that car!
It did race
That
really
car
well.
drives so much better than the Super Late model, especially at like Summit Point.
Yeah, I don't think I figured out the gears really well. I don't think I had the gears right. I was either too low or too, I don't know.
That's the thing I like about road racing is that, you know, given what gear you have, you can determine how good of a exit you get just by keeping the car rev higher in certain spots, rev lower than other people.
Yeah.
Kind of good
Mitchell.
way to pass.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
I think you'd appreciate that.
I really hope I get an email tomorrow from EA.
Oh my god, I hope I do too. I'm begging
I
for it at this point.
I was looking for news because I've heard a lot of the same things you have about how they basically haven't changed anything, just up the licenses.
That's beautiful.
But I saw someone tweet, a very salty tweet about, and he was like, guess who didn't get a beta invite and has played 6 months straight of Ultimate Team or something like that, or Foot Champions for 6 months, and they didn't get an invite for the beta.
Yeah, are you talking about FIFA?
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't FIFA usually out by this time?
No.
They're out in September, but they have the beta starts tomorrow night, I think. And
some
it
people
goes
are on it early, but yeah.
Till the end.
Yeah, I've seen this before. This is funny.
I'm actually I'm concerned because from what I've read too regarding the beta, they try to get a good mixture of experienced people who've been playing the game for a long time and new people to the franchise. And that new people to the franchise really concerns me because
Has EA always done the betas, or is this just this
No,
year
they've
thing?
done this the last few years, I think.
Okay, I don't
I was
remember
part of the
them doing
FIFA
betas.
18.
I remember them doing betas for like their shooters, but not for their sports games.
I know that
they have.
FIFA for FIFA's had, I don't know about the other sports games, but I know that FIFA has had betas for quite a while, and only last year did they change it from registering for the beta to getting selected for the beta. So now you have to be in one of the categories and randomly selected of either being not playing the game much and being new to the franchise, or playing the game a lot and being a veteran of the franchise. And since my account and everything has been a thing since 2010, I have to be in the play a lot category. But I was thinking about it before, Boff, and because I'm on my PlayStation that's on Wi-Fi that gets spotty Wi-Fi, when I'm playing in career, I'm not always in the EA servers, so I don't know if that's hurting me.
Yeah. Maybe.
If that's the case, I'm gonna have to go connect it and just commit to playing FIFA for like 2.5 hours, whatever, and then go back to the
There's
PC.
no open beta, right?
Nope. It's just after that
Holy
it's just
fuck.
a thing.
The
demo.
Origin Premier is $130 a year for me. No fucking way.
All right, let me end the stream.
Microphone muted.
Yeah, New Phoenix sucks, kind of, but I like it for racing on iRacing because it gives you plenty of room. But I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of racing in the Cup car. I'm more of a fan of it in the truck or the
Sound
slower
muted.
cars. So it gives it gives you a good feel and it changes things up a little bit. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'm gonna end it here. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to do the what's it called? The Shadow Series in the F1 car. There at the Nürburgring GP. That should be fun. Really, that should actually be a ball. Excuse me. I don't know how long the race is though. So, um, yeah, stay tuned for that. Saturday is the NAST finale at somewhere. I think Road America. I'm not looking forward to that if it is actually Road America, but we'll see. And if I don't do the Shadow Series and don't get a good result tomorrow, I'll be trying again on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Monday, Belle Isle in court in the Pro Am Series, the ARRCA ARCA Sports Car Series starts Tuesday for their first race at 80 minutes at Daytona, and then Wednesday's Cup at Michigan. So yeah, there'll be something. There'll probably be something racing related for the next week and a half every day. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.